Hey guys, what's up? This is Shubhari from eGadgets for you, and in this video I'll talk about the upcoming smartphones that will be released in 2016 or the first half of 2017 and will have 6 gigs of RAM. These handsets has already been launched in China and other countries, and it will soon see the daylight in India. Now all these handsets will have a 4G connectivity and will support Volt. So it will support your Jio SIM as well. So let's dig deep into this particular video. But before that, let me remind you, I'll not talk about the expensive handsets that are having the 6 gigs of RAM. Rather, I will focus on handset in the price range of 20k to 30k INR. The first handset that I'll talk about over here is the Xiaomi Mi 5S Plus. This handset was launched along with the Xiaomi Mi 5S, and it will soon come in India as well. This particular handset obviously has a 6 gigs of RAM and has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 chipset with a clock speed of 2.35 GHz. It has a 5.7 inch of screen display and supports Full HD. The most important USP of this particular device is that it emits 16 different LED lights, as a result of which the displays are much more brighter. This particular handset has a dual camera at the back, which is 12 megapixel shooter. Mind you, one camera takes a shot and other camera takes care of the depth factor in your images. The front camera is a 4 megapixel shooter with a focal aperture of f by 2.0. Its price something around 25,000 INR. The second handset in this list is the LeEco Le Pro 3. This particular handset is a successor of the LeEco Le Pro 2. Now this particular handset is available in China currently, and it will very soon launch in India as well. The LeEco Le Pro 3 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 chipset with a quad-core processor. It has 5.5 inch of screen and supports Full HD display as well. It has a 4070 mAh of battery. The back camera is a 16 megapixel shooter and the front one is a 8 megapixel shooter. It has a 2D HD LED definitions in its display as well. Its price something around 20,000 INR for the 64 gigs variant. This particular handset is also available in 128 gigs variant, but with an escalated price. As per my opinion, the most amazing handset in this list is a OnePlus 3. It's released in the mid of 2016 and is available at a price of 27,999 INR. This particular handset of OnePlus 3 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chipset with a quad-core processor. It has 6 gigs of RAM obviously, and it's available with an internal memory of 64 GB. It has 3000 mAh of battery, 16 megapixel of back camera with 4K recording capabilities, 8 megapixel shooter at the front. It is 5.5 inch of screen size with Optic AMOLED screen display. So that is great for the display perspective as well. The next handset in my list is a Xiaomi Mi Note 2. This handset has 5.7 inch of screen size with AMOLED display. It runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 chipset with a quad-core processor. It has 128 gigs of internal memory. The back camera is a 22.56 megapixel with 4K recording capabilities. The front camera is an 8 megapixel shooter. It is available at a price of 32,500 INR, but it's not yet released in India and will soon see its daylight in India as well. The next handset is an amazing handset and will be available from 14 December via the flagship sale in Amazon. Yes, it is OnePlus 3T. The next variant from OnePlus after the OnePlus 3. This particular handset will be available in a 5.5 inch of screen size and will support Full HD Optic AMOLED display. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 chipset with a quad-core processor clocked at 2.35 GHz. It has a GPU of Adreno 530, so that's great for game lovers as well. It has a 16 megapixel shooter at the front as well as at the back, and obviously supports 4K recording also. It has a 3500 mAh of battery sealed at the back. It's available at a price of 29,999 INR for the 64 gigs variant. The 128 gigs variant is available for 34,999 INR. So it's a great handset and remains to be seen the performance. Obviously, we have high expectation from this particular device considering the great performance from OnePlus 3 as well. The last handset in this list is a Samsung C9 Pro. Obviously, it's the first handset from Samsung that is making my list over here, only because the expected price of this particular handset will be something around 32,900 INR. It has a 6 inch of screen and supports Super AMOLED display. It runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 653 chipset with a octa-core processor clocked at 1.9 GHz. It has a GPU of Adreno 510. It has 16 megapixel shooter both at the front and the back and supports 4K recording as well. It has 4000 mAh of battery. So it remains to be seen, and my expectations are also great from this particular device considering the brand value of Samsung. That's it guys, hope this video helps. Stay subscribed to my channel. I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. And if this was helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Bye for now.